Hey gang, Roden here. Welcome on back to the Retrocade as we carry on with our revisitation to the original Diablo from 1998, ported onto the PlayStation 1. If you've been interacting with us so far, welcome along again for this episode. If you're new to this one, we are now about 5 levels into the game, and we have picked up quite a few good items that we are currently utilizing. We have an indestructible set of leather armor. We've got two unique rings rather, that are going to help us out quite a bit for the better part of this game, I would think. We picked up a really good piece of head armor in a grand skull cap that significantly boosts our armor rating. And we still have our good old-fashioned large pearl shield and our claymore of the bear. So what we need to do in this one is we need to go back into the catacombs, and before we head down to level 6, we're going to head back up to level 4 and revisit Garzbad the Goat Man, and hopefully at this point he will have wrapped up his side quest and we can put that one to bed. But in the meantime, there is a question that I want to answer that was posed to me on YouTube from Jade Samurai 78. Thank you for pitching in with, I don't get much in the way of comments and feedback from people, although I'm most grateful for what we do. And it is, why of all the systems that you are utilizing for your channel, why aren't you using Xbox consoles? What do you have against the Xbox? To answer the question, I don't have anything against the Xbox. It's not a matter of, oops, and I'm realizing we're going the wrong way. I am very much a PlayStation gamer. The PS1 was the first new-gen console I bought, and it was actually the first console I bought full stop with my own money when I turned 18. I will say that at the time, I should have invested that money into things of a more necessary nature. But I was 18, and as you know, 18-year-old kids aren't necessarily the smartest tools in the shed. So, as a result of that, my gaming life that has not involved a PC has been built around either the Sony PlayStation in its various forms, and if not it, then the Nintendo Entertainment System. I had a sibling who had a Sega Genesis, but I didn't get to play it very often. I didn't have a Super Nintendo.
Nothing yet. Almost done. Very powerful. Very strong. Live, live. No pain. And promise I keep. No.
Okay, still not done yet. But anyway, I fully recognize that there are some great games on the Xbox 360, the Xbox One, all of them. But, like, I've never even played Halo. So, you know, it's hard for me to be able to determine which games on those consoles, especially the early consoles, would be ones I would want to go back and revisit for a series like this. Also, considering the number of consoles that I already have on my short list of ones that I'm using for this channel anyway, and again, I have the NES, the Super NES, the Sega Master System, Genesis, SNK Neo-Geo, Nintendo 64, PlayStation 1, or PlayStation 2. That's 8 consoles, of which there are tens of thousands of games spread across that catalog. And again, that catalog now spans 4 decades. Yours makes no difference at this point. So out of all that, you know, you have to draw the line somewhere. And again, I'm not the only I'm far from the only retro gamer on the block, and I don't have an ego big enough to think that I'm the biggest or the baddest. I may be the baddest, but not in a necessarily positive way. You know, you be the judge, our lines are open. But what I do know is that it would serve me better to play to my strengths rather than cater to my weaknesses. And honestly, the other thing is that there are so many games on the 8 consoles that I have. Ooh, we picked up another ring. That I've never played. So it behooves me to do a deeper dive into those consoles, even with my own familiarity with them, and explore different areas and different titles that may have just passed me by. Which is why when I did my first playthrough for this channel, I opted to do Final Fantasy VI. Ooh, we have a Stafford Town portal.
I can't carry anymore.
See if we can take these guys out. Where did he go? Go away. But I will taunt you a second time. Alright. So we have Book of Stone Curse. There we go. What ring is this one? Ah! Hit the wrong button again. There we go. Ring of Radiance, 40% light radius. Now that's one, in theory, I could keep, but I don't know if it's a long-termer for sure. Now, the benefit of having light radius is that it will allow you to see more stuff, obviously, and also make it where enemies are not necessarily so quick to want to come attack you, because you're generating light in a halo around them that they obviously are not going to be a fan of. But to have a ring that purely allows me to have that incorporated when I have 4 rings now that all give me much better abilities in assistance, no. So that ring I will probably sell.
Beyond the Hall of Heroes lies the Chamber of Bone. Eternal death awaits any who would seek to steal the treasures secured within this room. So speaks the Lord of Terror, and so it is written.
And I was just starting to wonder about that one, because I remembered there was a side quest in here where you have to fight the giant skeletal corpse of, I believe it's King Lothric, was his name. Alright, I need to get away from these guys. Alright, let them follow me. Over here to the wall. Come on. Alright, now with the skeletons and the acid beast out of the way, these guys aren't nearly as tough. They're just tedious because they don't want to hold still. Scroll of lightning. Is there anything else over here that I may have missed? No. Out of the way, Peck. Pick up that health potion while I'm there. Alright, get rid of you. I'll let you guys filter out bits at a time. But now we've upped another level. Take these guys out. These are going to be a lot... Again, as tedious as they are, it's a lot easier than dealing with that room packed full of skeletal archers we had in the last level, which was just... That was hellacious. Whoa, we're not out of the woods yet. There's still a ton more in here. And sometimes you have to do that. You've got to risk going in and seeing what all is there and essentially aggroing them to get closer to you. Hey guys, Ronan here. So this is the point in the video that I didn't realize until after I started editing this, but it's when my microphone cut out because I forgot to turn it back on after I went to take a drink. Do you ever forget? Happened to me. So rather than try and fill this in with like snappy, weird banter trying to recoup all this, I'm just gonna let the rest of the video play out as it is, and then I'll be back at the end with the usual stuff. Sorry. Utilize the opportunity to grab a sip of water.
Too much baggage.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Whoa, what can I do for you? Hello, my... Whoa, what can I do for you? Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
What ails you, my friend?
I can't cast that.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while. A book that speaks of a chamber of human bones? Well, a chamber of bone is mentioned in certain archaic writings that I studied in the libraries of the East. These tomes inferred that when the lords of the underworld desired to protect great treasures, they would create domains where those who died in the attempt to steal that treasure would be forever bound to defend it. A twisted, but strangely fitting end.
Over here.
It's too good for you. Very powerful. You want, you take.
I'm not.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
So hey guys, Ronan again back here. Sorry for the technical difficulties in this, or maybe you liked it better without me talking throughout the second half of the video. But either way, this will wrap up episode 6 of this walkthrough. So in the next episode, we'll pick up where we left off, going back through the dungeons and trying to find out how to get into the Chamber of Bone and what will lay within there. So as always, if you like the video, best way to show it is to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new, ring the bell to be notified of the latest content. Remember, we have Sports Saturday and Suckerpunch Sunday coming up this weekend, where we will play a classic sports and fighting or fighting platform based game from the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th generation. Be sure to follow us on Instagram at Ronan's Retrocade, as well as Threads now at Ronan's Retrocade. As you spread the word about us, the faster we can hit 100 subscribers, the faster we can unlock YouTube's customization algorithm, and we can make this channel bigger and better. And as always, if there's a game you'd like to see us feature from the Nintendo Entertainment System, the Super Nintendo, the Sega Master System, Sega Genesis, or Mega Drive, SNK, Neo-Geo, Nintendo 64, PlayStation 1, or PlayStation 2, leave it in the comments below or drop me a line. It can be any game from those systems that you want. And as always, my name is Ronan. It's been great to spend this time with you. Be safe, be well, happy gaming, and we will talk to you again this weekend for Sports Saturday. Bye!